Spells for the Second Sister is a fairly bonkers speculative novel with a lot of magic and weirdness, and I will admit parallel worlds at this point. It's written from the first person perspective of the main character, but we check in with her every 7 years, so she doesn't know what's going to happen to her while she's explaining to you what's going on now, and this is kind of quite important structurally because it means that I can have a first person narrator who is frankly quite unreliable and who changes because who she is at 14 is not who she is at 42. So it was quite an interesting project to write that and to try and imagine somebody across time in that sort of way. I'm going to read you by way of flavour something from the introduction, which of course is separate again from all of those different every 7 years voices, and is me mucking about a bit. So here we go. A few words of introduction, as we are at present unknown to each other. So here we are at the start, which is clearly not the beginning. It is just the point at which you have jumped in. You have not chosen the moment at which to wet your feet in this well. I have not chosen the point in your life at which you have discovered me, so that puts us on a passably equal footing. I have been many people. This is manifestly not the most dramatic assertion one person has ever made to another. You have been, or will be, many people, too. Taking up and putting down personas, identities, ideas, and perceptions, who we were is not who we will be. By the time you finish reading this, you will have become other than you were when we set forth together. I have never peeked ahead to see who I will be, but I could. Where, I ask, would be the fun in that? And so we begin at a place that is most assuredly not the beginning, but which can serve as one for now. We commence with the first life I was properly aware of. I have been a traveller and one who returns. I have been a child beneath the roof of my ancestors and the end of ancestral lines. I have been a dream in a narrow valley and flotsam tossed on uncaring waves. I have died, I have drowned, starved, torn apart, bled out all existence, and who but I could thread between the warp and weft of all things. Spells for the Second Sister. It's a novel, it's around, and I will leave a meaningful link in the notes for this video.